Well, guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Guys, this past weekend out there in Memphis, Tennessee, shout out Memphis, they had a vigil for this young lady up here. Her name is Tierica Woods. She's 29 years old. She's the sister of a famous rapper out there in Memphis, Big Boogie. Shout out Big Boogie, man. And she died in a car accident, which was a high-speed chase through Arkansas. The car was driven by this guy right here. This guy right here, this piece of trash is Torquilo Hambrick, 30-year-old. This guy got an extensive criminal record, and he's also a sex offender. This guy led police on a 18-mile chase, you know what I'm saying, at speeds over 120 miles an hour, and the car was knocked off the road during a pit maneuver. Now, the reason why we're talking about this now, they just had the vigil over the weekend, and there was a lot of people that came out to show support, man. Respect to that. And the mother spoke of Laterica Woods. The mother spoke, and she gave her honest opinion. She calls for change as far as police chases and stuff like that. And I just want you guys to hear it. The first 30 seconds of seeing this, I was like, okay, I see where this is going. And I'm going to come back with my commentary. Take a look at this and tell me what you think in the comments section.
This is Fox 13 News, the most watched news in the Mid-South.
A Memphis mother is heartbroken, calling for change after her daughter was killed during a high-speed police chase in Arkansas. Well, tonight the community came together to remember 29-year-old Laterica Woods, whose life ended way too soon.
Yeah, Fox 13's Rosalind Freeman was at that balloon release in Fraser. She joins us live. Rosalind, the victim's mother, understandably so, is in pain, but she's also calling for accountability.
That's right, Daniel and Darcy. Is the kind of phone call no mother should ever get, except this time, Khadijah Tucker was on the line listening to her daughter in real time as the police chase unfolded. Tonight, that mother is demanding accountability and change. Tears, hugs, and heartbreak fill the air as loved ones gathered to release balloons for 29-year-old Laterica Woods. She was a daughter, a sister, a mother, and to her family, she was their light. But Tuesday, that light was taken away.
But y'all took my baby. That was my heart.
Arkansas State Police say Woods was a passenger in a truck being pursued after a traffic stop. Troopers say the driver, 30-year-old Torquilo Hambrick, led them on an 18-mile chase, reaching speeds over 120 miles per hour. Her mother, Khadijah Tucker, says she was on the phone with Laterica during the terrifying moments leading up to the crash.
She said, "Mama, we on a high-speed chase." And I said, "What you talking about, baby?" And he won't stop.
State police used a pit maneuver to stop the truck. Woods was ejected and died at the scene. According to police, a second woman who was ejected from the truck along with Woods was airlifted to Baptist Medical Center in critical condition.
And I heard him say, "I ain't stopping. I'm not stopping." And then from there, she was like, "The police on my side. They on my side." And then I didn't hear her no more.
That silence now echoes in Tucker's heart. She says hearing her daughter's final words is pain no parents should have to hear.
And that what hurt the most. Because I was on the phone. I heard my baby's voice before she died.
Investigators say Torquilo Hambrick is a registered sex offender with active warrants out of Shelby County. He now faces charges connected to Woods' death. But Tucker says more could have been done to prevent this.
To block their road off. Blocked it with many cars as y'all could. Because he couldn't have got away then. They need to change their law. That's the most pitiful law that they have out. And I want justice for my daughter.
Laterica Woods' family say this isn't just about what happened, but how it happened. They want the laws around police chases reviewed before another life is lost. Darcy and Daniel.
I tell you, you can just sense that mother's pain. That's Rosalind Freeman for us. Rosalind, thanks.
All right, you guys seen it. You know, she spoke, said a few things that was heartbreaking to me about she was on the phone when her daughter lost her life in such a horrific way due to, reckless negligence of a dude driving a car. Now, some people through various outlets had got the story mixed up and said that she was with him. Wasn't like that. Supposedly, they had went on a vacation. He was driving. He was with another young lady that was in the car, I guess acquainted to her, and she and her friend had went along with it. She lost her life getting thrown out the damn car. Now, I got to be me, and I'm going to be honest. I'm going to keep it 100. It seemed like me, the mom, was blaming the police. And how many times have we seen this, guys, where you got people going out doing the craziest thing. Other people lose their life, and the people get mad at the police for doing what police do. Trying to stop people from killing themselves or killing others, or just doing crazy stuff on the highway because they don't want to get caught from past indiscretions they did that they shouldn't have did in the first damn place. My heart and prayers go out to her, her family, the mother I'm talking about, and Laterica. Regardless of how you feel about her, her brother being a rapper or whatever, damn. It seemed like the big word with me is accountability in this. And I'm going to be honest, no disrespect, man. Got to be some accountability out there, as far as with your daughter too. Can't be trusting to everybody. Looking at this fucktard in his face, now, who this dude? I'll pass. I don't even deal with that type of dude. You know what I'm saying? The way he was acting in the car, crying, sniffing, snotting. The police hit my car. But the mom is on the phone and this guy is saying, I ain't stopping. She on the phone calling her mom because she's scared. Like, yo, they chasing us, police chasing us. This guy on the phone, this guy won't stop. He won't stop. He in the back, I don't stop it. I ain't stopping. Translation, I don't give a F if you on the phone with your mom. I'm getting out of here because I got warrants in Memphis. So I'm going to try to get back to Memphis where the police are chasing you. They're going to pick up the chase when you get to Tennessee anyway, coming through Little Rock. What you think about that? They had drugs and guns on him. Y'all didn't know that when y'all was in the car with him? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I went in hard on the dude because he was crying and acting like a baby and all this other shit. That's reflective of the mind when you get caught doing something. And it's also a reflection of how you are in the streets, of how when you go and do shit you know you ain't supposed to be doing and you get fucked up or you about to get in trouble, all of a sudden you got to run or you got to... How many of y'all people in the hood remember having a badass little brother, or just a badass kid in the neighborhood where y'all like, yo, don't do that shit. And they do it anyway. Go throw a rock at the car. Then the mom come, bust their ass, what I do? Or they try to run to escape getting beat. They grow up to be this type of fucktard right here. Never learn a lesson. Misery love company. They'll do some shit while y'all standing there and make y'all accessories to a crime y'all don't even want to be a part of. Then he in the thing crying, like I said before, sniffing and snotting. You handcuffed in the car, but you got enough time to push record on a live stream, then cry like a bitch, looking stupid after somebody died? You didn't even care about that. You was the cause of that. Nobody else. Not the fucking police. Mama say, I want justice. I don't care. I want justice. It need to be some accountability. Yeah, it does. And it's in Shelby County Jail right now. This motherfucker right here with his miscreant behavior cost your daughter her life, and it cost another girl to be airlifted. They said, I think she lost an arm. What you think about that? Did she even have a seatbelt on to get ejected out of the car? 100 and something miles an hour. And I'm more than sure that pit maneuver that they did wasn't the first one they tried. Because she said, now the police on my side. So they must have been on his side trying to knock him off the road the first time. Either way, man, poor decisions get us where we at and put us in predicaments sometimes, whether we the driver or not. You know what I'm saying? At any given time, you can be around somebody that's a loose cannon, or they on a speed and runaway train heading towards an immovable object, and they'll take you with them as long as you willing to go. You know what I'm saying? This guy had warrants and all this other stuff, just like Big Boogie said in the live stream when he was talking and crying. You know what I'm saying? I don't know him, but my heart goes out because I felt every word he said. He said, stop the car. I've been in cars where I had weed or whatever he said he had. He said, just take the hit. You're going to take it anyway. They're going to catch you. This ain't Smokey and the Bandit. You don't jump bridges and get away from the damn state police and everybody's an idiot like Jackie Gleason in the car chasing after Burt Reynolds. How many times you see people really get away from a police chase nowadays? They perfected that stuff. Why are you running anyway? Why are you putting yourself in a position where you got to run? What you think about that? This guy just took off, didn't care about nobody in the car or whatever. People died because of this guy's insurrection and bullshit. And now the people that have lost somebody are upset at the police. I don't understand the mindset. And now, trust me, my heart goes out to these folk. Because you want answers and you want this and that, but the answers and this whole thing is right out in the open. It wasn't a conspiracy. No helicopter came down and like out of the sky and some missing element of this thing. Cause and effect. Cause and effect. What we do in life puts us in a position we're in, or any end game that, you know, ends our life in a decision that we either did or did not do at a present time. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't even after her. But him driving away and all that stuff made them accessories. And she lost her life. The other girl lost her arm. And it's always the assholes that's driving behind the wheel that do this shit that survive. Sickening. Like I said, may Terica Woods rest in peace. Prayers and condolences do go out to her family. The lady seemed like she was a nice lady. I just think she was being disingenuous and she was talking out of emotion. You know what I'm saying? I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We got to put accountability on people, whether they're alive or not, after something happens. I don't know how well she Laterica knew this guy, but looking at him, he looked like trouble. You know what I'm saying? Said she was a sister, a daughter, and a mother. So she had kids. You know, you teach your kids and try to keep your kids safe. You have to keep yourself safe too. You know what I'm saying? See you in the next video. Take care.